Welcome to Mental Makeover Radio, your go-to destination for meaningful conversations about mental health. I'm your host and your trusted therapist bestie, Cecilia Manella. Join us as we explore the complexities and messiness of human experience by addressing your questions and concerns. I'm here to provide a straightforward and practical therapy advice. So grab your favorite beverage, whether it's tea, coffee, or whatever tickles your taste buds, and get ready to embark on a mental makeover. Hi, and thank you for tuning in to Mental Makeover Radio. I'm your host, Cecilia Manella, and thank you for joining Thursday Journaling Prompts. So this week we talked about rest in your life. Now, a big topic, and sometimes people find it a little bit controversial to talk about rest. So my challenge this week was to be more intentional with rest in your life. Now, some of the journaling prompts I have for you around this are this. I want you to audit how you do rest. I want you to write in your journal, how well do I do rest in my life? And I want you to spend some time auditing what rest currently looks like in your life, because we cannot change what we don't really know about ourselves. So I want you to audit that first. And then when you've done that and spent some time thinking about that or noticing that through the day, I want you to create a vision of what you want rest to look like. Know where you currently are. And then I want you to create a vision of where you want to be. So then in which way you need to move. Because maybe you don't need to move the levers in all the places. Maybe you just need to move it in a few places. And then when you have this vision of what is my vision for rest in my life, I want you to map that out, what that looks like on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis. And what are activities that you consider to be restful? What is restful to you, to your particular lifestyle? What is important to you? Now, I want you to think about, sometimes we think that rest is couched in a lot of activity, like going for a hike is very restful. I would argue that potentially that creates a lot of cortisol. And although there's a lot of pleasure that comes with that, there's a lot of physical activity that comes with that, it's still not quite rest. You want to bring your central nervous system down back to homeostasis. You want to calm it down a little bit. So you want to think of things that are calming and soothing, and they're a little bit more restful. They're not really about energy output so much, but it's more about filling your tank a bit more. So make a nice long list of all the things they potentially find restful. Now, if you only have a few things on the list, don't freak out. It's just something you can keep a running list on. If you want some ideas, you can always go to Pinterest, you can go to Google, and just search on some things that other people might find restful for them. And then I want you to write your own challenge and commitment to yourself in your journal about rest. Like, I commit to blank every single day. I commit to blank once a week. I commit to blank to increase rest in my life. So sometimes it's about taking things out more than putting something in. So maybe it's about reducing your phone usage. Maybe it's about reducing how much you watch TV or play games or video games. Maybe it's reducing how much time you spend on your phone texting with people. I don't know. There's got to be something there that you can reduce in order to create more time for rest. So there's a few journaling tips for you around creating a vision of what you want for rest, where you currently are, how you're going to move towards it, and a lovely list of what you can consider to be restful. I hope these journaling tips were helpful for you. I'll see you next week. In the meantime, be bold, be brave, be well.